trouble, 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 trouble. You know I might get in trouble. You know I might get in trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah, I may get in trouble with this. Yeah, I might hit the button with this. T.Cooke Briaunna Monet, yeah, you know how we coming with this. Heat it up like the summer with this. They tryna kick it, wanna punt it with us. Yeah, they say it's something in the water, so I went out and fled on my wrist. She said she buy, I said Pola. She said hi, I said Ola. She wanna vibe, I told her pull up. I said roller, I'm like hold up. She said she buy, I said Pola. She said hi, I said Ola. She wanna vibe, I told her pull up. I said roller, I'm like yeah, I may get in trouble with this. Yeah, I might hit the button with this. T.Cooke Briaunna Monet, yeah, you know how we coming with this. Heat it up like the summer with this. They tryna kick it, wanna punt it with us. Yeah, they say it's something in the water, so I went out and fled on my wrist. Good trouble like John Lewis, on the daily like Jon Stewart. With this rap, I'm a conduit.
We back once again. Episode 3 of I May Get in Trouble for This. It's your boy T.Cooke.
And I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm kidding. It's early, guys. It's early.
I feel like we on the Breakfast Club in the morning.
Yeah, it's your girl, Briaunna Monet.
Can we, would you need some coffee or something this morning? Would you?
I already had a cup. I don't know if I need like
another cup of Joe.
Another one.
We did it, Joe. They're like, I'm weak, but yeah, we back.
Yep. How are you?
I cannot complain.
Yeah.
I'm
Happy
here.
Juneteenth.
It is Juneteenth. It is Juneteenth.
Did you have yesterday? Well, yeah.
My ancestors told me to take yesterday off, so I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They spoke to my spirit. That's what they told me. So.
Did you celebrate?
By not working, yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, not too much, nothing too crazy.
How do you feel about Congress passing Juneteenth as a federal holiday?
I think it's long awaited. Like, you know, I think it's something that should have been done a while ago, but we know how that go in this country, you know. But I'm glad. I feel like, you know, it's been a lot of people that's been advocating for that, so I feel like their work is not in vain now. I feel like it's, you know, it's time to do it. So I'm glad. I just want it to be a paid holiday. That's my thing, but I'll take what we can get for now.
Paid for who?
That's the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I feel like it should be us getting paid, but if they gotta let everybody get paid just for us to get paid, I'm with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, you take what you can get. It's been so long before we could even get it recognized as a holiday. So in the next few years, let's work on making it paid. You know what I'm saying? That's the next thing. Yeah. It's on the books now. So now let's, you know.
I think it's a good thing. I just think that it's almost a slap in the face to have Juneteenth as a federal holiday, but not the important laws passed, not, you know, there's still systematic racism. There's still reparations that I feel like the Black community should receive. So, like, cool, but also...
Yeah, I feel like that, too.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, because it's like... Not to say that we didn't ask for this, because people have been pushing for it. Right. But there's other things. Like, don't just do this to pacify the real issues in the Black community, like the anti-hate bill that we need, you know what I'm saying, for police brutality and other things that can really help us, too. Don't just give us this, and, you know, think we happy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, I just... did you see the clip of them singing Lift Every Voice and Sing?
I seen that, and I seen a clip of them doing the Lion King thing. Did you see that?
No.
Yes, it was.
I'm glad I didn't, because that clip of them singing was we live in the Twilight Zone, and I really want out of this simulation. Like, I want this godforsaken country.
I want white folks to be able to read the room.
I do
at the end of the day, you know, like
I don't know.
It's like tread lightly when it comes to stuff.
It didn't even sound good. That's what's really upsetting me. Like,
but it's like, fam, it's like I seen like tweets yesterday of like people like high up people in companies sending emails to employees like, hey, yeah, we ordered soul food for the office for Juneteenth. It's like, read the room.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, now we're going to go in this direction of like soul food for Juneteenth. Yeah. But then I also think about Cinco de Mayo and like how everybody who's not Mexican.
How that's been commercialized. I don't want Juneteenth. I don't want to see dashikis and African guard. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, especially,
like, you
know what I'm saying?
Could really blow up in our faces. So I don't know, but
Bro, I don't want to see Kente
I'm already seeing.
Like, just for the hell of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we seen them, like, when they was kneeling.
That pissed me off last year.
Like, that's very,
and now they want to do this song. Wasn't it like a white man leading the song?
Like, we
couldn't even get, like, a nice black singer.
We can't go to none of the Episcopal, none of the Baptists, none of the,
you know what I'm saying? Anybody.
Come on, man. Y'all got to do better.
Like, not even doing it justice. It was just, it felt really eerie watching that clip. And I just, you know, shout out to everybody celebrating. But yeah, moving on. Father's Day is tomorrow. Happy Father's Day, Trey.
All these is my sons. Like, I don't know what to say. Ain't no father yet. Like, been called daddy a few times. I ain't no father yet, but I mean, like, that's what we give. That's how, I mean, I don't really know how else to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
period.
Like, I don't really, ain't a father yet, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't, you know, I got a line where I say I fathered the game without a Burberry shirt, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess so, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't a father yet, but shout out to my father and shout out all the real fathers that's really been there for their, you know, for their kids, for their children.
Fathers.
Yeah, that, you know, that's really made a difference. Because if you feel like you like how I think or you respect my morals and principles, like, I'm just an inkling of like what my father is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, shout out to OG Cook, my OG. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Happy Father's Day to my brother, my grandfathers, my dad, of course. He's a major part of why I am the woman I am today. I will never forget bringing my first guy home. And he told him he's willing to go to jail over 4 things: his 3 daughters and his wife.
I'm ready to go to war for it.
I was mortified. We were both mortified, but everybody at high school, all the guys at high school knew not to mess with me, bother me. So, I mean, hey.
I don't blame him one bit.
JB don't play. JB don't play. He's a girl dad, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him one bit. Because I'll catch a few bodies for my future daughters as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I want first, a son or a daughter. You know what I'm saying? But however it play out, I'm just be thankful for it. But
seriously, I don't even know about kids anymore.
True. At this point, like, I'm happy with. I don't know. I just be getting baby fever on the timeline when I see stuff.
Heavy like, baby fever.
One can't be too bad.
Just be with the right person.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't mess around. At this point, like, I'll be 30. Like, this is the last few days of my 20s, and it's like, at this point in the game, if I mess around and have a baby mama, I failed myself and a lot of other people.
Jeez.
It's just like, yo, nobody kind of plans to have a baby mother. It just kind of happens.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And if they planned, like, a lot of people should have planned to, you know, have. That's another topic, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I just know, like, I see so many horror stories about pregnancy, women losing their teeth, losing their hair, literally losing their teeth.
I ain't know nothing about that.
You haven't seen, there's a woman, she's pretty viral or like popular now, but she wears dentures because she lost her teeth during pregnancy.
I mean,
like your body changes, you lose your hair, like you get new diseases or, you know, like medical issues that you never had before after having a child. I'm just like, I could not do that just for anybody. So it's going to take a very special person. And that's a big maybe even after that.
Oh, I feel that.
Get a surrogate or something because I'm not seeing any benefits at all.
Yeah.
Other than a child, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like once you have a kid, it's not about you no more. So it's like your focus should be 100% on that kid. So if you ain't ready to do it, don't even play with it.
I'm saying you go through all of that just for them to turn 16 and say, I hate you, mommy.
My thing is like disrespectful kids. Like I hate disrespectful kids. Like we need some straightening. We gonna get some straightening. Cause it's like I was in like the doctor's office like a few weeks ago, and like I hate parents that think it's cute to just let their kids just like kids are gonna be kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's not cute to just let your kid just wild out without you like pulling them to the side and you know. Yo, my parents, like, if I was ever out of pocket, like, my mom used to have that conversation with me. Like, before we go in the grocery store, you look, but you don't touch. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you get out of line, I'll never forget. My mom, one time I was doing too much in the supermarket. We going down the aisle, and you know, they used to have them coupons and them little things you pull out. I'm pulling hella coupons left and right. My mama said, you know what? She took me out the basket, put me in the back of the truck, popped my little legs, put me back in the basket and put me right back, and we went right back in the grocery store, and she kept on shopping. Like, yo, sometimes you got to get some straightening when it comes to your kids, yo. I know it's child protective services, the different laws and stuff, but yo, I'm from the old school, yo. You get out of line, yo, you ain't got to say you got to abuse them, but yo, you might have to get some straightening. That's all I'm gonna say. Just a little bit of straightening. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that era. I'm from that cloth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, my parents definitely were the same. I don't know if I'm going to use physical punishment with my kids. I mean, my parents joke around all the time. Like, we already know, you know, our grandkids come around with Bree. We're just going to put them in their little timeout corner, you know, talk to them, get their chakras aligned.
No, it wasn't time for all that when we was growing up.
I know. I hope that, you know, our generation can go in in the direction of not hitting our kids. Like, we can talk to them and, you know, talk through it and stuff like that.
I think it depends on what you're doing. I think it depends on what you're doing. Like, if it justifies or if it garners a talking or if it garners a whooping. It's levels to it, as Meek say. It's levels. Like, I just never understood when my parents would be like, when I would do something, my dad would be gone, and my mom be like, all right, yeah, just wait till your dad get home. Then, dang, you got the whole day to wait till your dad get home. It's in the back of your head. And my father would get home, depending on how bad I was out of line. I've only been whooped a handful of times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, once you make an example, it's like, you don't have to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, my dad always going to say, this gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. Really, bro? Really? Line. And then gonna give you a Bible verse before, spare the rod, spare the child, and then whoop you, man. Sometimes you get whooped so bad you cry yourself to sleep. It be the best sleep you ever had in your life. You know what I'm saying? It be like, yo. And then they be like, yo, you hungry afterwards? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be like, bro, everybody done been through that, but it's only been a handful of times where I had to really get the belt applied. It wasn't like physical, like putting the hands on me. It's like, yo, you know, my parents, they hit me with the paddle. They'll hit me with a belt. They'll hit me with something to be like, okay, cool. So, yeah, that's what it is. My
dad, like his voice, like whenever he gets loud, it's so scary that you straighten up just like that. Just hearing his scary voice.
True.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I think my dad only maybe popped me once.
Yeah, if you ain't got nothing to hit on, you don't have to pop. I ain't talking about putting your hands on. I'm just talking about a little pop. You know what I'm saying?
Now, my mom, it hasn't even been like maybe a handful of times with my mom either. I think one time I talked back. I had braces at the time.
We was talking about that last episode.
She popped me in the mouth. Never again.
Hey, that's all.
Never.
That's all it take though. She got a little bit of straightening.
You get popped in the mouth with braces. Woo.
Yo.
Never again.
See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't tried no more. That's what I'm saying. It only take a few times.
But I don't agree with it. I don't know.
You ain't get out of line no more, though.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. My point exactly. Yo, you do something, you send them to timeout. They might try you a few more times. Timeout ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially they could go meditate or do something. They might want to go to timeout. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna want to get. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna want to get no reprimanded. You're not gonna want to do that.
And there's other things. You take away favorite toys and no.
I think I think we should do a combination, depending on how bad it is. You don't kill somebody and then you just get probation or just get a speeding ticket. It's like it's levels to. It's levels to.
This is America.
It's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on how bad your crime is, that's how bad the time gonna be. So I feel like that's how it should be with the kids.
Cop, yes. Okay.
Okay. Agreed. Agreed.
Unless you're a white cop in America.
Then you go on vacation and pay vacation.
You go on pay vacation.
Facts.
So
Big
you're
facts.
right. Maybe we should. Maybe we should use physical punishment.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, all this talk of babies. Congratulations are in order for Nick Cannon.
Yeah, hit on this because I feel like go ahead and touch on this because we was talking about this yesterday. So let the folks know what's going on in Mr. Cannon's.
Well, he just had his twins with what's her name, Abby De La Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they just had their twins. So congratulations to them. This is his second set of twins because Mariah and him had twins.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
I don't know.
Probably should go ahead and do something about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I have this headline that's so wild to me. It says Hot 97.5 Las Vegas said Nick Cannon is expecting his 7th child, having had 4 kids within 6 months with 3 different women. He just welcomed twin boys with Abby De La Rosa on Monday, 6 months after welcoming a daughter with Brittany Bell. Model Alyssa Scott is in her final days of pregnancy. So where have I been? Because I didn't know this man was out here just sowing his royal oats.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Hey,
I
the
had
Bible
no
say
idea.
be fruitful and multiply, but he living by that, ain't he? Golly. Yeah, I mean, gosh.
3 different women in like a year?
Yeah, he wilding out for real. he wilding out for real.
I don't know. If I was a woman that was around him, I just probably would stay away. I don't understand it.
I don't even have nothing to say.
Like, I don't know if I can even blame him at this point because, like, as a woman, you see what's going on here. Like, you see that he really just does not care. He doesn't wrap up, and he doesn't care about just impregnating every woman he comes in contact with. So at this point, I have poor judgment.
I guess he feel like he got the money to take care of the kids. So as long as you got the money to take care of them, do what you do, bro. Because the more money that they have, the less incentive they have to wrap up. And clearly, he has no incentive to wrap up because he multiplying like this and that.
But it's not even just about the money. How do you spread your time across all these kids effectively and be present in all of their lives?
Yeah, somebody gonna get the short end of the stick.
Yeah, it's not just about money. It's like, how are you affecting this child's life? So, but people don't think about that.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I feel that. I'm not even gonna argue you down with that because but I don't have 1 kid, let alone 7. So I don't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know how to micromanage amongst. You know what I'm saying?
1 kid is a lot of
energy.
attention and time if you really want to be there day in and day out.
Yeah.
So.
And as busy as his schedule is, I know for a fact he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just too, like, to have, like, multiple baby mamas and all that, it's just too much energy for me. Like, I gotta make sure that they all getting along and, you know what I'm saying, you do for one, you gotta do for all of them, then the jealousy, the animosity, then it's just too much going on. I just want to find the right person, and I don't even like using the word settle down because that insinuates that you settling.
Yeah.
I just, you know what I'm saying, I just want to married one person and had kids by one person. Like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good on that. But hey, if you like it, I love it. It is what it is. But shout out Nicholas Cannon. Shout out to him. No, I mean, I don't know.
Baby mamas.
Yeah.
I just hope everyone, has healthy deliveries and healthy babies. And
yeah, that's all you really can hope for real.
Yeah.
So, yeah, moving along. So, I don't know if you've seen in the news, Lala Anthony officially files for divorce.
Good for her.
From Carmelo Anthony.
Good for her.
I thought this was a thing already, but evidently not. I know they had been separated for a while.
Yeah.
So I guess she officially made it official. But did you see that there's a woman alleging, speaking of twins, there's a woman alleging that Carmelo got her impregnated with twins.
And shipped her off to the UK, right?
Yeah, and said that he's been
man is wild.
He's been financially, I guess, there for the twins, but she wants him to have a relationship with the kids, as you were just saying.
Yeah.
So, like you said, money's not everything.
No.
So.
Good for Lala. That's all I can say. That is very wild to not only impregnate another woman. I mean, separated.
This is all alleged.
Yeah,
we don't know. This is all alleged.
Okay.
You gotta say that because we don't know for sure. These are, you know what I'm saying?
True.
But if that is
true, that is very wild to ship somebody off to another country and then just funnel money to them so that you can keep quiet and that's crazy.
I just think it's an L all around to lose Lala in general. So like that's an L. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like what I do know is Lala and Kim Kardashian, they finna have a hot girl summer. You hear me?
Good for them.
Look, they both filed for divorce. They both cool. They gonna be out here in these streets. I hope y'all ready. Because they finna turn up. And
I love that for them.
They gonna live their best life. I know that much.
I don't understand what is the appeal as a man in like knocking up different women and like you said, spreading your attention and your time. It's too much. It's too much drama, and it's not lost on me that I feel like the men who are like the greatest of their time have very stable, solid family life and women by their side, like LeBron and Savannah, Steph and Aisha, Kobe and Vanessa. I know, there was like some rumors there before. I don't know how long ago that was with Kobe, but God rest his soul. But I just feel like you have that one solid support system. You don't have to worry about all that drama. You can just really focus on your craft and being the best that you can in your, at the game or whatever. So it's just, I don't understand it. Like if I was a professional athlete, I would find my woman, lock her down, build a beautiful, solid family life and, go out there and be the greatest. But you have people that, these womanizers, and it's just like, it's not lost on me that Carmelo's been washed up for years.
Yo, so. Hold on. I was with you till you said that. Hold on. It's Carmelo Anthony on the court. Chill. Carmelo Anthony is one of my favorite players on the court. Okay. So, like, but the wash thing,
he's
like,
the greatest.
He's definitely Hall of Fame. Like, don't disrespect. Like, don't do that. I was with you with everything else until you said that. He's still a Hall of Famer.
I feel like he could have been better.
They cast him out of the NBA in his prime because they said he wasn't a good teammate. He came back and turned up.
He's not a good husband either.
I understand that, but you're talking about off court stuff. Not you talking about off court. I think
it's all the same person, whether we on the court or off the court.
On the court,
the same person.
On the court, Carmelo is a Hall of Famer. Like I don't know what ballot, but he's gonna make it in the Hall. Point blank. Period. Mm-hmm. Like, but off the court, like it's a L. It's a L for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with his stuff off the court. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, yo, as simple as you made it sound, as far as like, yeah, men having a support system, like, yeah, logically, that's what you would think that somebody would settle down. But when you are an athlete and you are in a different city every night or two, and you are a multi-million-dollar player, that affords you the opportunity to have groupies and to have women in the lobby waiting for you.
But why?
And it will never. I didn't make this up. Like,
no, I'm
this
saying
is
I
how society
understand it.
is.
I understand it, but like I said, it just that really takes away from your focus from the game. You're in a different city for a game. Why don't you get a good night's sleep?
Because
look at Tiger Woods.
Look at Tiger Woods. Look at Tiger Woods. He was juggling multiple women for years and still killing on the golf course. So it's like, yo, to each his own. If you could do it and get away with it, it's not right. But I'm saying, like, these men, like, yo, that's just what it is. That's the life of an athlete. They can do that and it'll never leak. Oh, so-and-so had somebody in his hotel room, da-da-da. That's just how they giving it up. Like, that's just what comes with the territory. But women, they want a certain lifestyle, and they know that being with these athletes, they can afford the lifestyle that they want to live by being with them. So then they get with them and don't realize that, like, yo, it's a price to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all athletes is unfaithful. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is you got to know that that's the type of man that you got to know that is women throwing themselves at them left and right. If you're not willing to sign up for that, then don't do it, because you know that would come with the territory.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Women can throw themselves at them, but it's on the man to entertain it.
It's on the woman to entertain it too. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, yes, it's what morals and principles you have as an individual, and it's about trust in a relationship. But at the same time, if you're traveling on the road and you're not with your significant other, there's a lot of room and space and opportunity for something to transpire. And it takes a really strong, like, mentally and, you know what I'm saying, spiritually, like, sound man to fight the temptation of having women throw themselves at them at every city because they're a star player. You don't even got to be a star player. You can ride the bench and still have groupies just because, oh, I hooked up with so-and-so. So at the end of the day, like, this is what it is. I didn't make the rules. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's how it is. Like,
I mean, my stance was basically just saying, though, like, I feel like the men that don't do that are better at their craft. You're avoiding all the drama. You're avoiding all the rumors. You're avoiding divorce. You're avoiding arguments at home.
It logically, yes, but, like, if we gonna keep it a buck, like, yo, the greatest athlete of all time, Michael Jordan, 6 rings. Do you really feel like from when he came in the league, I think in 1985, and he retired in 98, do you really think he was married maybe the majority of all that time? Do you really think MJ didn't have holes on the road? Like, let's be honest. He had a squeaky clean image. He was endorsement. He had an endorsement with Gatorade, Hanes, Ballpark Franks, McDonald's, everything. But you think he won't slinging his Frank out here? Like, yo, let's be honest. Like, yo, you think, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. No, I'm not trying to talk disrespectful about the GOAT. He's one of the best athletes of all time. But if you think that Michael Jordan in his prime with no social media didn't have holes in different area codes, you got another thing coming. It's not real. It's not reality, yo. And that's why his wife stood by him. That's my man. I'm gonna stand by him. She stood beside him because just so long enough. And then when they got divorced, she took half of what he had. Like, she won't dumb neither. She knew he was out here doing what he was doing. So that counters your argument of, yo, he was still out here doing all this, living 2 lives, and then it was no social media. It wasn't like it was gonna leak. Like, yo, like, come on, yo, this man, come on, bro.
I'm not naive to it. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to be that way, though.
Of course, it don't have to be like that.
Again, I'm not married. I've never been married. I don't know. After being married for 10, 15, 20 years, maybe it's different. I don't know. I just call a spade a spade. At the end of the day, don't sit up here and be like the best athletes didn't go put it down on the court and put it down on the road too with these hoes. Like, oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you don't gotta love it or like it, but you gotta know what it is, yo. I'm not here to lie this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to lie to our congregation. I'm not gonna do that. Like, do you really feel like Michael Jordan was faithful his whole time?
I cannot confirm or deny it. I don't know.
Okay, but would you say that there's a possibility?
There is a strong possibility, yes.
Okay.
And I'm sure a lot of athletes' wives just kind of like look the other way.
But And that definitely doesn't make it right. But do you feel like if Michael Jordan did not, how do you know that Michael Jordan not having hoes on the road didn't make him play better? How do you know?
Okay, sure.
Like, yo, that could have relieved some stress for him to go drop 60.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yo, I'm just keeping it real, yo. Like, it's not right. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying, bro, at the end of the day, like, yo, men are gonna find time. You be like, yo, where do you even find time to entertain other women? Where do you
find the time?
Men are always, unfortunately, gonna find time to entertain outside vagina.
Oh wow.
Right or wrong. You're like, yo, you work a 10-hour shift. You do this, you do this. You always gonna find opportunity. Oh, it's some new box over there. Oh, like, yo, they gonna find time. They gonna make time.
You're telling yourself right now.
I'm not talking from experience. I'm talking from how men get down. Like, I'm not telling on myself. I'm single. I can do what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm not here to lie. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's not most men. Because I feel like if a woman was to get on the TL and say all of this, there would be a plethora of men underneath saying, well, that's not all men and we're not all trash and blah blah blah. So what is it?
I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm just here to
bang.
Is it Uchiwali or one mic? I'm not here to bash nobody or throw nobody under the bus. All I'm saying is, like, we've all been in relationships where we've either been cheated on or whatever the case may be, and you would sit back and be like, yo, bro, where are you even finding the time to entertain other women and doing stuff? If it's serious enough, people make time for what they want to make time for, and that's all I'm saying. I was just talking to my homie last night. He was saying, like, the owner of Ferrari, like, had a whole double life, and a lot of times men have double lives, and you won't find out until you get to the funeral. And as you get to the funeral, you'll see, yeah, who is this person? Who are you? Yeah. Y'all both played a pivotal part in this person's life that's no longer here no more. And they don't come out until they leave this earth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm just here to keep, y'all got me turned up today. That's how I'm giving it up, bro. It is what it is, yo. That's how I'm giving it up today.
So just piggybacking off of last episode, June is Men's Mental Health Month. Go to therapy.
I agree.
Before you out here ruining people's lives and, like, their emotional and mental health, like, go to therapy.
Even that, though, you could be in therapy still cheating on your wife. You could be you know what I'm saying?
Then don't be married.
Exactly. That part. Like, don't stand before God and take wedding vows if you're not ready to live that life. Like, don't make a mockery of something that's sacred. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know a lot of people believe marriage is like a business transaction. And to a degree it is. Like, you are signing paperwork for the state, for the government. You guys are entitled to each other, assets, all of that. I don't know. I still look at it as a covenant before God. So just don't do it. You're taking vows to each other. Whether you believe in God or not, that's still vows to each other.
Yeah, my whole thing is them vows. Whoever wrote wedding vows, the realest person on the face of the earth. Because it's like the stuff that's in it, it's just like, it's real stuff. And it's like, if you're not ready for that, don't even play with that. Because it's like, my homie was telling me, like, somebody that he knows, like, married or whatever, and, like, somebody had got sick. Like, I guess the husband got sick, and the wife didn't want to take care of the husband no more. So just kind of wash her hands of, it's like, yo, you stood before God and took that vow through sickness or in health. When y'all got married, y'all was perfectly healthy. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't have the foresight to see who gonna get sick, or, you know what I'm saying, through, you know, like, these are real things, like, that you have to think about when you get married. And if you're not ready for it, don't play with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, a lot of people, do that, though. Like, their partner gains weight or they get sick. And
thick or thin. Figuratively or literally, richer or poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that, like, you gotta be ready for. Your wife gained some weight after some kids. You gonna stay with her or you gonna leave her? You know what I'm saying?
There's this video of this Asian married couple. And the wife, she's like a stay-at-home mom. I don't know if you've seen it. I think they're like on TikTok or something, but I saw it on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I think I see it.
Yeah, and you know, like I love how he said, you know, she does not work outside of the home, you know, implying that she's a stay-at-home mom or housewife. But I mean, that's still work nonetheless. Job. That is a full-time job. Right. But I guess somebody had responded to that original video saying, "Oh, she's giving off like gold digger vibes," and he was like, "That's a very, you know, like hurtful and ignorant comment because." You know, they met, I think he said they met like when they were young, like young 20s, you know, and, you know, built something and then lost it and then rebuilt it. And he said, you know, at one point she had pawned her wedding ring just to put food on the table, you know, like, so this woman has been here, you know, through everything. And I admire stuff like that because that is what those vows are.
That's a fact. She was really shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
So, but if you're on the outside looking in, you won't never see that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what's up, though.
Yeah. If you're not ready for that, just don't get married.
Yeah. Like, I feel like people, at least somebody that I know, I'm not going to name no names, but, like, I feel like at one time they was acting like I feel like this generation, just don't take, like, they don't like commitment. Like, that's why I feel like cell phone carriers had to get rid of like 2-year contracts. People didn't even want to be locked into a 2-year contract, let alone a whole lifetime of being married to somebody else. So it's like, yo, this is real stuff we talk about right now.
Yeah. I guess because on the flip side too, I mean, marriages I feel like lasted longer because they did put up with a lot of shit. Like I know a lot of women stayed through cheating and affairs and stuff. And I'm not saying stay for that either. Yeah. You know, so I don't know if it's a matter of like self-worth and I have one life to live, so I'm gonna be happy, you know. And I mean, just to kind of go back to the lady who didn't want to stay, you know, with her sick husband. I mean, I think that's fucked up regardless, but maybe she's like, I don't want to live my life like this, you know, the rest of my life like this. I mean, I feel like if you really love somebody, you would stay, you know, through that. But maybe she's like, I don't want to settle for this. I only have one life to live. I don't want to be, you know, going to the doctors every week or something like that. So I think as a society, everybody is moving in the direction of like one life to live, put self first. Not saying it's right or wrong, but yeah.
No, I feel that.
Nobody wants to be locked in forever to one thing because you might wake up one day and decide you want differently. And that's the scary part about marriage too.
That's why you should stay single.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like you found the absolute love of your life, don't get married to them.
Right.
I don't care if it's for, you got people that be getting married for the military benefits. You got people that be.
That's the one.
It's like, yo.
That's the one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm here to keep it a thigh wall with y'all today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not holding nothing back today, dog. This episode 3, this how it's gonna be moving forward. I ain't biting no tongues, nothing moving forward. But yeah,
I think we spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah, moving along.
Yeah, moving forward.
Let's talk about something light.
Some light, positive. Yeah.
So let's talk about the XXL Freshman Class.
Okay.
I wanted to hit on this because there's a few people on this list that I'm very proud of that I've been following for a minute. Okay. But I know like a few episodes ago we was going down lists. I mean, where we was talking about like young rappers and you was like, yo, I don't know a lot of young rappers. So I think I'll just go down the list and you let me know, have you heard of them or are you familiar with them?
I got you.
Okay. 42 Doug.
Okay, so yeah, we talked about him.
Okay.
And he does, the song.
Yeah. We paid.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Pooh Shiesty.
Because Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty.
Okay. Big brr.
But that's the only song I know.
Okay, that's good though. DDG.
I think I've heard of him.
No, don't.
Is that?
Who is it?
Don't give me.
No, who is it? Because you know who he is.
Is it Ballin' Since I Was Legit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing good.
We're walking in Calabasas.
I'm
yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Oh.
That was my phone. Sorry, it's my sister, you know. All right.
So you 3-0.
Okay.
Coi Leray.
Yes.
Who is that?
Pull up in it.
Big Purr.
Can I get that?
Okay. All right.
And I think that's the only song I really have listened to or I have downloaded from her. I know the other one.
You call me Big Purr?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I refuse though. Because what the fuck does that even mean?
All right. Flo Milli.
I've heard of her. I don't know any of her music, but I've heard of her and I know she's well respected.
All right.
Yeah.
Moray.
No.
You never heard the song Quicksand?
No.
Okay. He was on J. Cole's new album too, on one of the songs with 21 Savage, I think.
Okay.
Lakia.
No.
Tusi.
No. The only Tusi I know is Tusi Slide.
True. True. Respect, dude. Respectfully, no disrespect, Tusi. You don't know that line of I don't really know any of his songs either, but you know, like that line in Ski when Young Thug was like, I had came up from the trenches and I had beautiful bodies like Boosie. She said, you work on my show, you my coochie. I had to say that a little bit like Lil Tusi. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. You don't know that line?
I know that line.
He's talking about Lil Tusi.
I don't get the reference. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's
good.
Tusi.
Is there more?
There's more.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
keep going. Keep going.
Blast.
Is that BLAX?
It's BLXST.
I think so. He has a song that I really like, Body.
Okay.
Yeah. I like him.
All right.
Yeah.
Ruby Rose.
Heard of her, did not know she was a music artist. I thought she was like a IG model that I know she was like there's like some big thing with her being on OnlyFans. But that's all I know about her. I didn't know she did music.
So Ruby Rose, it's funny you say that because like this week when she made the list, somebody hit her up and was like, yo, you do music? I thought you was just a hoe.
Sorry.
Like, and she was like, you learn something new every day.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? So she's on the list, and that's actually like her and DDG like were together or are together for they've been together for a minute. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's their connection. They're both on the list. So
the more you know.
And then Ian Dior. I think that's his name. I don't know who he is either. So I know most of this list, but there's a few that like
Ian Dior.
I think that's his name.
So Christian Dior without the Christ.
I mean, what is that saying though?
I don't know. Okay, but you're proud. You're proud.
I'm proud of
Which
DDG.
ones are you?
I'm just proud of DDG.
Okay.
Because I've been following him since like probably like 5 years now. I've been following him. He's came off YouTube. To come off YouTube as a YouTuber and a vlogger, and then
he was a vlogger.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a legit YouTuber. Now he's a rapper now. So it's like to see his progression. I'm proud of him.
I think the path into the music industry is multiple ways you can get in there. Like,
he just turned his fan base, which is not easy to do when your fan base knows you for one thing, and then you got to make them believe that you're good at something else.
I feel like it's easier because you already have that fan base. So people that just already love you for you.
Yeah, but that's just like when you have people who like follow you on Instagram, but then when you put something out, you think that they automatically going to support you. Like keeping up with somebody and them being a fan of you, two totally different things. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can have millions of followers on. It's like Academics was talking about how Bad Baby, you know who Bad Baby is? Mm-hmm. How like she had millions of followers on Instagram, but she only had 100 people come to her show in New York. It's like it's like, yo, it doesn't always translate.
Is it because of her music or is it because of who she is? Because
I don't know, but you just can't like think that just because you got a bunch of people that's following you for one thing, like them people might be following her because she's the Cash Me Outside girl, not because she does music. You know what I'm saying?
Like mess.
It doesn't always translate, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but yeah, I'm proud of him, and other than that, like that's the only one that I'm really like. Mm-hmm. I think all that other music, like, it's hard. I'm ready to see the ciphers, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To see, like, who really, you know.
I always love the ciphers. Whenever I do, like, catch it, they're always fun.
Yeah,
I will never forget when Uzi was up there.
Yeah, that's your man's Uzi. So
but yeah. Question: wasn't Pooh Shiesty? Didn't he get some charges or something?
Yeah, he recently got in some trouble.
Yeah.
No pun intended. He got in some trouble.
But then I saw that everybody kind of like took back their statements.
Something happened. Well, yeah, I don't know the details. I don't want to get into it, but he did get arrested recently on some charges. I don't know what it was. I don't want to speculate.
I don't remember either. I just remember someone saying that the security guard, like, you know, took back his statement, and I guess he's good now. Like, I'm
not sure what. They said the security guard said he was under the influence of like painkillers or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like, so he said he don't even remember giving a statement or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So big brr.
Something tells me that, you know, someone put that heat.
You don't know. Big brr.
Really out here.
Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog.
Pooh, you know, I'm really shiesty.
Hey, he ain't get the name for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
you want to keep it on a light note?
Yeah, let's keep it light.
I mean, just quickly, happy belated birthday to Ice Cube.
Yay.
Just turned 52.
Ice Cube is one of the greats.
Yeah. Although he kind of lost me a little bit with that. Wasn't he a part of the Platinum Project or something with Trump?
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold that to.
It's the
I'm not gonna
Platinum
hold
Project
that
for me.
I'm not gonna hold that. Like,
again, read the room. Why was
dead.
it called the Platinum Project?
I thought it was called the Platinum. Is it the Platinum Plan or Platinum Project? Something.
My point is the Platinum.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm somewhere in between on that. But you know, I'm not gonna hold that against Q. I think he has a track record of being for us. So,
right.
You know,
right.
That's why it was disappointing.
I mean, being a part of NWA, like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why
it was
like,
very disappointing in left field, and I'm like, why are you teaming up with this? Anyways,
yeah, that's another topic for another day. I want to keep it light because I'm somewhere in between on that. So, but it's not even about that. It's about his birthday. So shout out to him.
Happy birthday.
This man to go from dropping a gangsta album, then drop "Are We There Yet" in the same week.
He's a great actor.
Yeah,
I love to see him in acting.
He got
roles.
good movies, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. Shout out to Lil Baby, also spreading positivity out here in these streets. This man went on a shopping spree and gifted his whole community new pairs of shoes. This man bought out the Foot Locker, bought hella shoes, and then went to the hood and passed them out. Like, that's the type of...
He's so solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's A1, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm really, like, a huge fan of Lil Baby. Like,
Lil
ever
Baby
since he first came out, like...
Lil Baby nice.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. He can really rap. That brother be rapping. Like, you know, so shout out to him.
He's always doing something good for the community, and I think he's, like, always, like, bringing, you know, like, people into the game and, you know, putting them on and stuff, so...
Shout out Baby, man.
Yeah.
That was a really good look. Did you hear about, what's her name? Keely Williams of 3LW. Do you know who that is?
I know who that is. I do. That's the...
The one with the lisp.
I was about to do it.
Go ahead and do it. We ain't got no auto-tune to put on it, but go ahead.
Promise this.
Yeah. Guess she was tired of the broken promise.
That's not funny.
I laughed. Tell the truth, shame the devil, man.
But that's what she's known for. So.
That's what she's known for. So I'm sorry, beloved. It is what it is. But she said she had an entanglement with Mario, Mr. Braid My Hair, and as well as not one, not two, not three, all of B2K.
Why did she?
All of the members.
Why did we need to know
B2K.
this?
You could have took that to your grave.
Yeah, I would have.
I didn't, because there's so many questions unanswered. Like,
why did you?
Were you at them at different times, all at the same time?
What possessed her to let us know that? I just think she's.
I feel it was very clout chasey.
I feel very sad for her because I feel like she's definitely been out of the light. You know, like, I mean, her career's been over ever since. Was she in?
She was in Cheetah Girls.
She was in Cheetah Girls.
She was a Cheetah Girl, Cheetah Sister.
Yeah. And I think ever since that, it's just been it's been crickets for her. So
I feel like it's a very clout chasey move.
No, it is. I feel like she was supposed to be in some other TV show. It's a lot, but I think she's doing whatever she can to just stay relevant, and that makes me sad for her. So.
All of the members of B2K though, like, did they just it just pass it down the line? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, did they train her, or did they, like?
I don't like to talk about people's sex lives. But
I'm just saying though, she didn't specify, so you can't just
really,
say you've been with a whole group and then
she should specify. Now that she told us, she should definitely, like,
you can't just.
But
throw
I don't think
something
she
out there
cares
like that.
about herself, obviously.
There's just no way, yo. That's a wild rumor to start about yourself. Like, nobody even asked.
Nobody asked for this.
Nobody asked for this.
I'm like, why do we need to know? Like, leave
volunteered.
us alone. Leave us alone. Like, leave us out of it, please. I could have gone the rest of my life.
I didn't need to know that.
Ever. And it's so random. Because I doubt she was in an interview. Was she in an interview?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I don't know if she was on she was on a talk show or something.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was doing interviews
she was on
and
a
talk shows.
show. Yeah.
Okay, well.
But speaking of B2K,
okay.
the Millennium Tour dates just released with Omarion and Bow Wow as the headliners. I think they were supposed to do this in 2020, but COVID delayed it, so now they're getting back to it. Bow Wow finna be busy. He got the verses coming up with Soulja Boy as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bow Wow trying to get back to these bags, I see. So
good for him, so he can stop pretending that he's on private jets.
Yeah.
And that people know who he is when nobody is paying attention.
Shout out that man Bow Wow. And shout out Big Draco, Big Soulja. Shout out to him too, because he made headlines recently. This man shoots his shot with Kim Kardashian. And so basically Kim K posted a tweet and said, tennis anyone? Like, and she was on a tennis court, posted some seductive pictures. Soulja Boy quote tweets it and says basically that he wants to play. So he dropped some tennis balls.
I love his confidence.
You know what I'm saying?
I want whatever he has.
Hey, look, that leads us to a bigger discussion of, hey, y'all might not be ready for it. I already told y'all, Lala and Kim Kardashian, they're going to have a hot girl summer. Hey, eventually people got to move on, bro. You might not be ready to see them with other people. I feel
like both women mentally checked out of their relationships a while ago. Like, it's not just new, the divorces and all that. Like, I think they've been checked out. So.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, though, I feel like as much respect as people have for Ye, that's not going to stop people from being on her bumper, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's people that's still going to push up on Kim Kardashian no matter how they feel about Kanye.
Ye has moved on too, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's easier to dish it than take it, though. Like, I think he might even be hurt if he see her with somebody. You know what I'm saying? He living his best life.
Yeah, I feel like eventually he would be okay, but
yeah, if she pop out with, who knows who she gonna pop up with? It might not be another rapper though. It might be a different profession. I would love
to see her with like a lawyer. You know, since she's in the law industry, you know, just she said that it's about the little things. Like, you know, she doesn't she knows, like, you know, she appreciates all the big things that Ye has done for her, and she's like, you know, nobody will ever do it like Ye, but she wants the little things, like, you know, someone to work out with her in the mornings, and maybe she'll just, you know, I love when celebrities just date like a real estate agent or something, you know, like.
Which is rare when that happens. It's rare when that happens.
Ariana Grande just got married to a real estate agent.
That's what's up.
I think he has like less than 1,000 followers, page private. Like,
congratulations.
That's how I would do it. You know,
you got to be ready for that spotlight though, because it's bright.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to be ready for it, because you can go from an average Joe to I'm dating Kim Kardashian. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now your business even if you were a private person, people gonna dig in your background.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
which is probably why celebrities date other celebrities, because
it's already public information.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Jordyn Woods.
Okay.
Jordyn Woods, she received a Birkin bag in exchange to be in Gunna's music video entitled "Birkin Baby." So
okay, well, that's creative.
So
is that
if somebody? Let me ask you. Somebody reached out to you and was like, "Yo, I want you to be the main girl in in my music video. I'm not gonna pay you, but I'm gonna pay you with a Birkin." Mm-hmm. How are you dealing with that?
Well, aren't Birkins like a couple, not even a couple thousand, like I mean like tens of 20,000?
Yeah, and they appreciate as time goes on.
Yeah. That's essentially like giving someone an investment stock, like I would go for it.
I think it's a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah. And I think it's cute because the title is Birkin Baby. Mm-hmm. So that's cute. That's creative. Yeah. I mean, she obviously is good for money. So it's just like, he probably could have not paid her. I mean, of course, pay somebody for their time and their effort, but like she doesn't need the money. So, and if she did, she could just take the Birkin and sell it, So I feel like there was no reason behind it. That was pretty cool.
Did you see this gentleman by the name of Ronnie O'Neal? He represents himself in court for double murder charges.
I saw something really about it, and I remember laughing because it was wild. I don't know exactly what happened, but something about
this man representing himself, like he's fighting a double murder.
But I think I saw
that's
a video.
Wild.
I thought I saw a video. Was there a video circulating?
Yeah.
What happened in the video?
He was giving like a dissertation to the courtroom and like basically pleading his case.
But did he say something wild?
He was just talking in circles. It was like when you try to make the page limit when you write in the paper and you just stretching it out. That's what he was doing in real time.
Wow.
And it went viral.
I love the confidence.
It went viral. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I didn't even represent.
You going to jail, but I love the confidence.
It's wild. 2021 is wild. I didn't even represent myself when I had a reckless driving ticket that I was trying to fight. I got a lawyer for that. This man fighting double murder charges. He represented himself. It's like, bruh, put it like this. If he beat that, then I will swallow all the trash that we talking right now.
It's not happening.
But there's just, I don't see it
happening.
His argument won't compelling enough. All he was doing was just raising his voice and yelling. That's all it was. He thought he was Johnny Cochran, but you far from it, brother.
He probably went home and watched a lot of like court case videos.
Like, I don't know what he did.
Get some inspiration.
You don't need to do it no more. Like, but we'll see how that plays out.
You're going to jail. Sorry to that man.
Oh man.
I mean, if you can't afford it, you might as well. I mean, you're probably going to jail anyways, whether you have a lawyer. It's a double murder charge.
Yeah.
You're going to jail anyways, so you might as well represent yourself, give it a good go, see what happens, and not be in debt. You might as well. You're already going to be working for 2 cents an hour in prison, so you're not going to be able to pay that back.
Man, he could have. If he would have got a good lawyer, if he could have afforded a good lawyer, you don't think he could have beat the double murder?
No.
So you think it's inevitable for him, regardless, he going to jail?
Double murder charge. Damn, double homicide.
Damn, double homicide.
No.
I'm so weak.
It's not.
Well,
was it an accident? Like, did he accidentally hit 2 people? Like,
nah,
driving?
It wasn't nothing like
exactly.
That.
Very intentional, like premeditated. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to hit on that because that was something that went viral this week, and it's like we'd be remiss if we didn't touch on that because it's like you don't see a black man representing himself trying to beat a double murder.
I will say something else that went viral this week was that man that pulled out a gun on those women at dinner because they rejected him.
That was wild.
But it's so common. Like, that one video went viral, but it's so common. On one end, I'm like, yes, women get guns. On the other hand, don't tell us to get guns. Tell the men to stop being wild.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to carry a gun. Like, you should just maybe
have more respect.
Take rejection.
Yeah.
But that's why men are like, well, why do you give your number out to men you don't want to be with? Because I don't want to, have a man I've had men turn up on me or just start talking crazy to me because, like, I don't no, I'm good. Or you have to like be polite. I'm always like smiling, like, no, it's okay, no, whatever. And it's just like, I don't want to be rude because you just don't know people and how crazy they are. And Google Voice number is my best friend.
Well, you letting everybody know you're.
I'm just saying, if I.
You're letting everybody know the sauce now.
No, but I mean, Google Voice number, it's say you just give that number out and they don't have a link to your actual number.
Yeah, because when you get your actual number,
and you can change your Google Voice number. You know, I think now they started charging. Google Voice started charging like to change it, but you can still change it. You know, like I've had a Richmond number, I've had an Atlanta number, I've had a New York number. Like,
it's wild, bro.
I mean,
it's wild out here.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I've given him my dad's number. Me and my dad have the first 3 digits. Like, we both have the same first 3 digits. So sometimes I'll just give them a...
Dudes nowadays will call you, though, when they get the number. I'm about to call you.
And I hate that.
I'm about to call you right now.
Don't put me under that pressure.
In front of your face. Oh, it ain't ringing?
But that's why that Google Voice number comes into play. So there we are.
I've seen dudes trying to turn up. Do you remember that one time we was out and the dude sent a bottle to the section for you? Do you remember that?
No. Wait.
Brian remember that shit.
When was this?
This was a few years ago.
This is bad.
This dude sent a bottle of, was it Bel Air Rosé, I think? It was, yeah, he sent a bottle of Bel Air to the section for you because you was hosting that night. And it was so much, I think you went to the bathroom and it was just so much going on that I don't even think like the waitress told you that this bottle was sent from old dude, and I think he was trying to shoot his shot. So the joint just sat there for like maybe like 20 minutes or so, and like he had his eyes locked up to the section. Like he was in General Pop. He was in Gym Pop. He was in Gym Pop that night. It is what it is. But the brother was in Gym Pop and he was looking in the section. And you didn't notice the junk, so he was hot about that. He got the waitress and was like, "Yo, bring my bottle back. Go get my bottle."
How did I miss that? Why didn't you guys tell me?
And he was like, "Yo, I heard him talking. He was like, yo, she disrespectful. She didn't even acknowledge me sending a bottle over there. Yo, da da da." Like he was hot about that.
Why didn't you guys tell me?
It was a lot going on, and then I had to tell. I think I told bro like, "Hey, cool out." Like I think I told him like, "Yo," it was like, "Yo, it ain't even like that, dog." Like you know what I'm saying? Cause it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. You don't remember this?
I'm not mean like that. Yeah. I'm not rude. Like I would have said thank you. I don't know what else you would have wanted. I would have just said thank you. But
yeah, like he definitely did that, John. So shout out to him, but he was hot though. So I've seen men turn up when they don't get the outcome that they want in real time. It's like, bruh, ain't nobody asked for that, but at the same time, ain't nobody try to play you neither. I just think it was so much going on.
And also, like, I mean, I understand as men, you guys are mainly the pursuers, and you know, like you guys, that's tough. You know, like putting yourself out there and like not wanting to get rejected. But at the same time, no matter what you do, like if she didn't ask for that. Just like I didn't ask for that, you know? So it's just like if it doesn't play out the way you want it to, like you can't be mad. Like it happens. It is what it is. Like, why are you mad?
Take your L and go in peace, my brother.
Yeah. But that's so scary though. And like I saw the video of like the woman running, like that could have gone really badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catching a stray bullet because somebody got rejected. Like it's not even a justifiable reason to lose your life or to get shot because somebody got rejected.
But it happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good look. Not a good look.
Like I said, go to therapy. Just go to therapy.
What's this month again for the people that don't know?
Men's Mental Health Month.
Yes, and this week is Men's Mental Health Week, I think.
It is?
Yeah.
Guys,
this week specifically.
I'm going to try to get some resources together. Like Talkspace is a great resource. I think there's some other ones. Get some like free therapy in your community. I don't know, but everybody at this point needs it, and especially men.
I don't disagree. Especially if you're out here wilding like that.
Wilding out. You
need God. You need
living
God,
double
therapy.
lives, knocking up multiple women. About to shoot women for rejection. I just, it's time to heal. It's time to heal.
It's just really scary, like, just being a woman, like, I imagine like just going to the gas station, just going in the store, is being an attractive woman. It's not even about being a woman, because people holler at just women in general, but like that pressure that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all feel just doing normal daily errands and just regular tasks, like that's something that y'all shouldn't be subjected to. That's why I'm like, you gotta protect our women.
Like,
you know
I
what I'm
really
saying?
don't go out by myself at night. Like, I don't go to the store. I might maybe go to Target like at 8:00, but I really don't be out late
Because it's not safe. It
and I
ain't
don't even
safe
feel
in the
safe in the
daytime.
daylight. Yeah,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
I admire people that like go running and stuff outside, and it's just like I would be paranoid I do feel paranoia every time, like, to go running outside or go walking by myself.
As a black man, I'm not afforded the luxury to run outside.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying? When we run outside, we get shot
Why is he
down,
running?
or why is he
Yeah.
running?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you in a nice neighborhood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a sick world.
So it's like, but
So much to unpack.
yeah, it's a lot. I think we touched on a lot today on today's episode. Let the people know where they can follow you at if they're not already tapped in.
Follow me at Briaunna Monet on Twitter, Instagram, at B Monet on TikTok. Follow the podcast, The Trouble Pod, on TikTok and Instagram, and Get in Trouble Pod on Twitter.
Yes.
Catch us every Tuesday for #Trouble Tuesdays.
No cap. No cap.
And where can the
Tap
people
in.
find you?
You find me on Instagram at T.Cooke Official, on Twitter at The Cookbook. Like she said, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page too. We'll be posting new videos every Tuesday, new episodes every Tuesday.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, we're YouTubers now. We can say that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, appreciate the love, the feedback that we've been getting. You've been getting good feedback so far.
Yeah. I saw one person had something to vocalize to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I handled that rather well, don't you say?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just an opinion.
It's an opinion.
It
Like,
was
yo,
cool.
I appreciate feedback.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate it because it's like, yo, we can have a healthy dialogue. It doesn't have to be
Shout out to that
combative.
person, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen that. I was like, yo, let me address him from my personal page. Like,
Well,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
person first DM me to my personal page.
See, this is exclusive.
But I didn't.
Exclusive.
No, but I didn't, because I was like, I didn't make that comment, so I feel like I shouldn't be the one to speak on it. So I was glad when I saw that person commented on the podcast page. It was like,
Can we know with the smoke was
the
in
same
the DM?
exact person, like copy and paste. I mean,
Oh,
same
it was the
exact thing.
same
It was copy and paste.
Oh.
Yeah. But when I
so
saw
you
it,
sent,
I was like,
you sent this person to me.
no, I didn't even respond,
Oh.
because I was just like, that has nothing to do with me. And I personally don't like to argue with people like on the internet. So
I was at work and I took an additional break just to address it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was like, fam, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate your opinion because everybody's not gonna have the same opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I addressed him from my personal page. I told bro, he know who he is. We had a healthy little conversation, back and forth. That's all it is. It ain't gotta be.
and we love the feedback. Like,
Yeah.
please keep going.
Like, yo, it was something that I said that struck something in them that was like, yo, I got to speak on this. And we welcome the feedback. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we can get some, get some straightening if need be. But it wasn't even needed it wasn't no smoke. He didn't have smoke for him. For me, I didn't have smoke for him. You know what I'm saying? I just said my piece. He said his piece. And we went.
And that's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
I don't want people to be scared to feel like they can't say what they want to say. This is a safe space.
Oh my gosh. I did want to talk about some things from the last podcast. I did a question form on my personal page about dating deal breakers. And I said that I would kind of go over the rest of them. I responded to a few, but then I got way more and did not feel like responding to them. So let's just touch on those briefly before we go. So I have, somebody said having too many unhealthy habits, lack of ambition, lack of respect for my sleep. Same as far as the sleep part goes for me. I need my sleep. I need my 8 hours. Everybody calls me a grandma. I go to bed early. I also wake up early. Usually I kind of slept in a little bit. this morning. But definitely the sleep part. Like, don't be trying to get me to go out all the time at night or be up late. Like, I want to be home. I want to be home and I want to get my sleep. Another one was boring conversation, not having a sense of humor. I definitely think a sense of humor is like a really, like, if you don't have one, that's a big deal breaker for me, because that my family, it's always jokes. Like, we're always laughing at our house. So like, I cannot be with someone that does not genuinely make me laugh. Like, it's just not gonna work. Like, rudeness, bum mentality, bad personality, not respectful, no morals. Somebody said kids.
That's a respect. If someone having kids is a deal breaker, I can respect it, especially if you don't have any kids.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I ain't gonna say it's a deal breaker, but it kind of is for me, because it's like, I'm not trying to sign up willingly to just be stepdaddy when I don't have no kids of my own.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. No disrespect to anybody that has kids,
right.
but that's not something that I bring to the table.
No, I feel you, because I feel the same, you know, and I'm like, I know as we're getting older, a lot of our peers are having kids, and, you know, we are probably going to run into more people with kids than not. But I feel like I'm 27. I don't have to go that route just yet. You know, like, I could see if we're like in our 30s, 40s, you might have to, like, whoever you date might have kids, and it might just be what it is. But I feel you on that, because I have tried, you know, like, dating someone with a kid, and it's not for the weak. It's really not for the weak. Because you will always be second or third priority, you know, and you got to think, like, if you're a good person, you would only want it to be that way. You know, like, I would never want to be before your kid. I would never have it any other way. But then you also have to think, you know, like, if your baby mother doesn't have a man in her life, you kind of are the man in her life. If something goes down, her car breaks down, you got to go help her out. And it don't matter if you guys have plans. I'm speaking from experience here. Like, it doesn't matter if you guys have plans or you're supposed to meet at a certain time. Like, now you got to wait. And it's tough. It's really tough. And again, like, being not even a good person, just like a decent person, you wouldn't want it any other way. You know, you understand it, but it's just also kind of not fair, you know, like, for it to always be that way, to always be on the back burner. And I think people with kids, it's also on you guys to make sure that you have boundaries, you know, and you prioritize different things. So, but it's tough. It's definitely hard when it comes to children. So I definitely feel you on that. Like, I kind of just now I'm like avoiding that altogether, because it's just like, maybe eventually down the road, if I, you know, I'm not married in my mid-30s or whatever, I mean, pray to God. I just want my personal Lord, please. I'm ready to just be done with all of this dating life. But yeah, I feel you on that. Another good one that I got was, if you have to tell the whole world everything we do and how we move, it's reps. Privacy is so big to me. Like, I feel like I do a good job of trying to, like, tell people things, but, like, in a more, like, discreet way, you know, like, you'll know, but you kind of really don't know, you know, at the same time. So that's huge for me. Like, privacy is a big deal.
Yeah.
For me, someone said not bringing to the table first, but you're also expecting to be brought by the other person. I think that's just, that's a good one. And that's just how it should go. You know, like, how do you want this for me, but you don't provide the same. And then, and the last one, if they lack common courtesy or a lack of sense of humor. So again, you know,
these are running themes.
Yeah.
I appreciate them.
Yeah. So thank you guys
chiming
for
in on that,
participating.
because these are legitimate deal breakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad people are vocalizing it, because we all have our deal breakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're all somewhere on the spectrum, somewhere
Living
when it comes
single.
to, you know, the deal breakers.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think people might have got mad at me last episode when I said what I said, but I said what I said. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, like, yo, I don't. It's like, yo, I don't know how else to give it up. It might have came out harsh, but that's never my intention. But it's like, yo, when I see red flags, I go the other direction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because it's like everybody has a different tolerance, you know.
And the older we get, I feel like our tolerance and our patience like diminishes. And I'm grateful for this. I love this part of my life because like the things that I would have maybe stuck around and like wait and see, I'm like, no, I'm good. Actually, it's fine. You know, like blocked. Let's just move on. You know, like I've been here, done that. I'm good. And I love that wisdom that comes with like getting older and more experiences. I mean, it sucks going through those past experiences, you know, but the wiser you get, you really just come into this like newfound peace, you know, and just like, I'm good actually. So
yeah, I don't feel like I needed to come into it. I just feel like it was already just like, no, absolutely not. Like that TikTok, absolutely not. Like, no, like
I've already seen what I needed to see.
Like straight up, that's why I've been at, and I'm gonna stay there because it's like it's gotten me to where I'm at right now. So at the end of the day, like when I state facts, it ain't meant to offend nobody. I'm just saying what my deal breakers are.
And everybody has their personal preferences.
Everybody has their preference.
Different strokes for different folks.
Don't let nobody sit up here and be like, oh, they don't have a type or they don't have a preference. You have a type. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have dated different types, but you have a type.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not Ray Shrimmer. You're not Slim Jimmy or Sway Lee. You have a type. Don't let nobody be like, oh, I ain't got no type. All right. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody be like, oh, when you ask a dude, like, so what you looking for? And he'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. The with you is silent. You're not looking for a relationship with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, let the right person come along. Dude gonna settle down and hang his jersey in the rafters. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. With the swiftness. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So like that's just what it is. Don't let nobody lie to y'all, man. Don't let nobody lie to y'all. Just don't. Like
and I think that's a good way to end it.
Well, on that note,
lie to you.
Don't let nobody lie to you. Y'all see the title. And
that's it.
We out.
We out.
Peace.